What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be talking to you and going over my experience with the clairvoyant candle from the Conjure. Now, the clairvoyant candle is a candle that will help you with your ability to psychically see. It's a psychic sight candle. I bought this candle and 3 others. There are 4 in the collection. Now there's psychic sight, there's psychic hearing, there's psychic feeling, and then there's psychic knowing. So the words for those are what? Clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, and claircognizance. I've had these candles sitting in my closet since last year, like around August, October, November, somewhere around, because that's when Miss Lala said she was going out of business or closing her store. I won't say going out of business, but closing her store. So they had been sitting there for quite some time. And when I got the candles, I had made a post and I said, well, hey, you know, I'm glad my candles arrived. I don't make many posts on the forum, but this time I did, because I know many people were asking about it. And I was like, well, they're shipping and things like that. So I said, well, you know what? Let me just let people know, like, my order came. So my candles came. I'm excited to use them, or I'm excited to have them, or whatever. Many people commented on it and was like, yeah, you know, I can't wait for my order, etc., etc. So about 2 weeks ago, now, mind you, I made this post like months ago. Now, about 2 weeks ago, somebody on the forum messaged me and they were like, or commented under and said, hey, do you have a status on these candles? I said, well, I hadn't had a chance to use them because, you know, in real life things, they take over. Whatever's going on right now is whatever's going to have my attention. So I said, well, no, I haven't had time to. So let me see what I can do. I said, well, I will try and make a video or a post about it soon. I don't know if I gave a date or a time frame or whatever. I just said, you know, I'll try and make one. I will post it on the forum or something of that nature. Something like that, I said, to that effect. Time went by, not too much time, because I had already went ahead and pulled them out the closet. All 4 of them, because I had planned to make overviews, right? I can't make a review because a review is just me. You have to use it to review it. I hadn't even used it yet. So I'd already had pulled them out because I had determined and I had decided this year that I was going to kind of just go through, make a list, all the candles I had in my closet, and I was just going to post whether I got views or not. And I'm still planning on doing that. So I set these 4 out because I knew that once I had told this person that I was going to do it, I had to do it. Plus, the directions weren't that complicated. I didn't need a chant. All I had to do was light it. That's all the directions said. Light it and basically meditate and or think about your situation. That's the directions for all 4 of these. That's the same directions, right? The hardest part for me was picking which one I wanted to light. Now, out of the 4, I'm already 2. So that left me with 2 more candles. There was clairaudience and then there was clairvoyance, which is psychic sight. So after reading the description, I was like, you know what? I took some time and I thought about it. And things like fear start to creep in. Okay, I'm gonna have like I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be transparent and be real. I had fears about, you know, who, what, when, where, why, and how. I had fears about how it was gonna happen. I think that was the biggest thing. Out of all the 5 W's in the H, I had the H, the how. It was a thing about how is this gonna happen. It wasn't a thing about believing, because if we were gonna talk about believing, I already bought into the system, okay? I'd already bought whatever she was selling. I'd already bought into it. It wasn't a thing about that, believing in her. I'm past believing in her, actually. I believe in her. Hell, I got a whole, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a whole candle for closet for the candle. So the believing thing in her and her ability to make or produce something, that's dead. The reason for the how was, okay, if I close my eyes, am I gonna see something? If I, you know, is it gonna magically appear before me? We're talking about psychic sight. How does it operate for me? That's the fear that I had. That was the doubt. That was the thing that really scared the sugar honey iced tea out of me and in me. I would see people on the forum and they would say, well, I'm scared that if I light this candle, they talking about the 5th of Jupiter, or she's got a candle called Veil. If I light this candle, then somebody's gonna materialize in front of me, or I'm gonna have a spirit at my at the side of my bed or at the foot of my bed, or I'm gonna have all these spirits in my house to help me, like you a psychic medium or something like that. So those type of things that I would hear would put fear in me. It would make me not want to light these 2 candles that I'm speaking of, clairaudience and clairvoyance. Psychic sight, psychic hearing. Now, I can feel stuff. You see people, even if we want to take it back to like the church realm, right? The church arena, right? Christianity. It's people in church that say now, you got these prophets saying like, I see a demon on your foot, or I see an angel in the corner. And you can't see it, but they say it's there. So it's like, do we really, I mean, they ain't scared of it. I feared the unknown. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure that some of y'all understand and y'all feel me. Y'all feel what I'm trying to say. You feel you understand. So with all that being said, that was the thing that kept me from really lighting this candle along with other ones. I believe in Miss Lala 10 toes down, but that was my fear. And I say was because I didn't already lit it. That was the thing. I was afraid of what would happen and how it would happen. And so moving on, I forced myself to light it. I had to put all my fears and reservations aside, believing in the unseen, believing in the unknown. You have to have that type of thing to be able to manifest whatever it is that you want and whatever you desire. So with that being said, I had to take a minute to figure out of the two of these that I had, chosen, clairaudience and clairvoyance, which one would be better suited to ignite right now. Do I want to hear it or do I want to see it? Whatever it is I'm gonna see, do I want it? Tuesday on the 16th of December, or I'm sorry, the 16th of January 2024, I chose to see. And so I lit it around 12 o'clock that night. I set the candle like right next to me. I have a nightstand next to my bed. At first, it didn't light. It lit, but it was about to die. It looked like it was about to die. So I took the little pin thing because I remember Miss Lala said, well, if it does this, then you do that. So I took the pin, I flicked it. Piece of wick came off. That boy got thick and it got long. That sounds so, find your mind. It was like, it just grew. It didn't grow to a real ridiculous type of flame, but it was tall and it got wide. So I carefully placed it on my nightstand. I didn't really put anything in it because it's already 10. Of course, I would have put it in my cast iron pot, but it was 10. And I have a whole bunch, 10 things. 10 is okay with me. Plus, it was a new candle, so the wax was pretty high. It wouldn't have hurt anything. So I lit it and I went to sleep. I had my own little candle night light in my corner. That thing was bright too. It was big. And I went to sleep. I closed my eyes. And I was like meditating. And I had dreams, but when I woke up, I could not remember them. That is one of my biggest issues. I remember in the dreams, some of the dreams, I remember people. I don't know why they were in there. There was no explanation for that. But I remember them being certain people. Still now, it just pops up in my head as like a little like a vision. These people were in my dreams, but I can't remember why. I dreamed last night. I can't remember what the dream was about. So for me, I would say that it did, because I did have dreams when I slept. Okay, now during the day, I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for, but at night, yeah, I would say that for sure. It's just that I have trouble recalling my dreams for whatever reason. So I would say that if Miss Lala came out with if there's an angel or a demon or spirit or somebody that can help you recall your dreams, if she make it, listen, I'm first in line, okay? Y'all better back, because listen, I'm getting it. But until then, I just got to find another way to help myself to recall my dreams. I know she has other candle like Veil. She has Dream. I tried that one. It didn't work so well. So I didn't do a review on it either because I said I was still testing it out, but I think I didn't let that go. So I might have to wait for another time to do that. Then you have 5th of Jupiter, which I tried. I just put the wrong seal. And Conjure candles are a little bit difficult because for me, there's more of a setup. And if it's not right for me, I'm a perfectionist. So if it's not right for me, I ain't gonna do it. If I'm off even by a couple of minutes, I just feel like I defeated the whole purpose. And I might have had everything set up, but if I have the time right now, like right now it's 10:48. If I'm supposed to be conjuring at like 10:49 and I missed the mark, I feel defeated and I don't want to do it no more. So hence why y'all ain't seen no conjure candles on this channel just yet, because I ain't ready. I ain't got the time. I don't have the time. So like I said, it worked. It's just I can't recall my dreams. Again, the ruling is still out, right? So I've only lit it. It's only been Wednesday. It's only been 2 days, but I'm doing this right now because I told somebody that I would. I want to wait a whole 30 days to talk about and come back and say, oh, it worked and this is all it did. No, this is what's happening right now. And if anything more major happens, then I'll make a video about that. If anything else sticks out, if my dreams become more vivid and more clear to where I can see them, to where my memory just is like, okay, we saw that. We know what that is. Then, of course, I'm going to come back and make another video. But right now, that's what it is. That's my update for right now. If you guys have any questions, put them in the comment section below. Sorry about responding late. Sometimes I don't see you guys' comments until later. So those of you who just now got my reply, that is why I did not see you guys' reply until just recently. Also, if you guys have any advice for how I can basically fix this situation when it comes to dream recall, if you have any, suggestions about it, let me know in the comment section below. And until next time, toodles.